and welcome to this lesson for design and technology. In the last lesson, we had learned how to draw an oblique block with sloping edges, and today we are going to see how to draw in oblique projection a shaped block with a semicircle. In this lesson, we will be able to draw an oblique block with a semicircle. Given the orthographic views of the required block, we take our nearest lowest corner X at the intersection of the two starting lines and then set our compasses to the width of the crate, which is a total of 130 millimeters. We mark off the width of the crate and then we mark off the height at 55 millimeters and add the vertical and horizontal lines of the front face of the crate. We then add the depth lines. We measure off and mark off the depth of 40 millimeters and complete the back of our crate. We can now add in details of the front. The semicircle in the front view has a radius of 25 millimeters. We add a center line on our crate for the center of the circle and can now draw the circle to the correct dimension with our compasses. To the right of our circle, we have a horizontal part of the outline which we can measure off and draw on the crate, namely from points 1 to 2. We continue by identifying and adding points 3 and 4. Point 5 is measured 20 millimeters from the top left-hand corner Y and marked off. These points can then be joined to get the outline of the front. The depth lines are then added in. We note that the block is of similar shape at the front and at the back. The circle at the front is reproduced at the back by stepping the radius to the center line projected to the back along 45 degrees. The back of the outline is then completed. This is our completed oblique block. We will add the outlines as such. The circles are done with compasses only, and you should remember that construction lines are not erased. This is our completed oblique block with the outlines properly completed. Rendering with thick and thin line technique gives us this, and using color can give us this appearance. You can also render using any color of your choice. So in this lesson, we have been able to draw an oblique block with a semicircle. These are the references for images used. This brings us to the end of this lesson. Do remember that you can watch all of our lessons on the website of the Ministry of Education under the Student Support Program in the link given to you on the screen. Do catch us for our next lesson on pictorial projection. Until then, goodbye.